Okay, part 2. Thank you. Thank you. He didn't come on the first recall, so when we did the emergency call, he came running, and I explained to him that I thought I was doing something nice, Rashini, and letting you time to hunt down here in your favorite little hunting grounds. And he went into the pattern of we're continuing on down the bike path, and well, Garuda's locked up over here, and the spontaneity of a difference in the plan. Oh, who do we have here? Hello. You have a plan. Oh, I hope she's in the barrier. Yes. There's always a plan. There's an outline. And you don't always. You allow for spontaneity and allow things to shift up. So letting go of the outcome. That's that letting go of the outcome. Yes. There's an outline to every ceremony. There's an outline to every day. There's an outline for a life. There's an outline, a set of guideposts for every trip. And then you allow for every day. And then you allow for the spontaneity and the go with the flow. And letting go of the outcome. Oh, yes. And for that, I am very, very grateful that I do my best to live that. Because when we place expectations, we will know if we have expectations. Because, well, that's usually when the suffering begins. When the anger or something comes up for us. It's, my dad's always been a big preacher of that, you could say, or not preacher, but sharing. Sometimes our choice of words. There are some who analyze your choice of words and, okay. So, what? Water? Yes, I do. What? 1 sec. Thank you. I'm just going to ask you to. I have a boundaries thing, so, but you just give me a second here. I always carry a spare bottle of water. Excuse me, Rashini, just for these things. So, blessed be, sir. Have a good day. Yeah. Well, that was wonderful to be able to offer some water. Someone on their path walking through. I took a drink of my beverage here. Well, my morning meal. So, yeah, letting go of the outcome, having an outline. Maybe that is one of our deep spirit knowings. Inner knowings. I'm allowing him to have his little bit of fun. Being able to give and offer what we are abundance, being able to share it, me, being able to share it, and knowing that there's always an outlet there. We have an outline, taking care of our self-care and what is important, or whatever our day is for us, and then allowing for the shifts and the changes. And so I know that is what it has been for me in my little groundhog day here, Spirit. My little groundhog time here in Yuma. And I had a beautiful conversation with a sister last night, and we created an outline with an understanding and a knowing and allowing for change and spontaneity if necessary. I'm grateful that I have family and my dedication to family, and that I am a bit of a free bird and can be there when needed. I call her little grandmother. She's young for a grandmother, and in some traditions is not what you would call a grandmother yet. But she is a little grandmother in training, however we want to term it. She has a lot of beautiful wisdom for her age. She is definitely an old soul. We don't want to dig up too much there, baby. But we had a most beautiful conversation. I gotta pick up this cup. And so grateful for her wisdom and to be able to be there for her, and when the time is going to be perfect and right. And I got a lot completed in my project. It just took me over again in the afternoon. So grateful for that, and following the steps there, and I got to dance, allowed myself to be moving that energy, and had a great dance session. Rashini didn't know what to think, so that energy is returning. And my mouth harp, that energy is returning, feeling that spontaneity, and not feeling so flatlined. That was big yesterday, not feeling quite so flatlined. There were a couple times where I needed to lie in Shavasana, and I felt some pressures. That's those solar flares, that's the radiation, the solar winds coming in from the corona holes. And sure enough, the earthquakes are playing out. And the incredible intensity of the hurricane that is most likely doing her thing or getting really close to Jamaica now. Lots of prayers and energy and just knowing, going into that deep inner knowing. That's the space for me, that deep inner knowing, that science of mind, that oneness of our spirit, that that knowing that the prayers are answered, that everyone is receiving exactly what they need, when they need it, where they need it, and how they need it, that we are abundantly provided for, and all the food, all the abundance, everything that is needed. And also, sometimes, yes, that means sacrifice. There's most likely going to be some what we would call sacrifices. There's going to be those that are going to be making those transitions. And within all of that, there is that deep inner knowing that those prayers, those prophecies, that coming together and really being there and supporting each other and is there. It is there. It is surfacing that all of the other labels and BS that we've put upon ourselves as these humans in this colonialist context of and certain beliefs, that we are really truly going to demonstrate those droppings of all of those labels and being there for each other, coming back to that truth of we are all one and one for all. That's so how did I get off on that tangent? I don't know. Anyway, that's what I have been feeling. I had to go through a little bit more of my Lilith piece. Not the Lilith. Well, there's the devil and the Jesus. There's the we shared that this morning. It's like the two are shaking hands, and the two are shaking hands inside of each one of us. And I had one of those moments this morning, and had a beautiful sister reach out, and we had a wonderful conversation and face those things inside of ourselves, you could say. And bringing that back around to a real truth. The real truth is we are showing up for ourselves. We may be showing up for the whoever we're showing up for, but in true reality, we're showing up for ourselves, because we're all one, and we're showing up for that part of ourselves and offering that ho'oponopono, that I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, and offering ourselves that forgiveness, offering ourselves that gratitude for showing up for ourselves, because we're all one. And so when I'm showing up for my dad, my dad calls on me, and and I go traveling across the country and making it there in so many days and being there. I was showing up for the dad inside of me. That's the true reality. Yes, I'm showing up for dad because I love him, and he called my name, and I'm like, okay, I'm there for you. Who I was really showing up for was myself in the bigger context, and because I love him so much, and I would want someone to do that for me. And it meant so much to him. It meant so much to the animals that I was there for caring for, and I got to learn so much more about his beautiful, beautiful wife. And so, but the truth of it, and even my dad would say, there's just the one life. And so, and it's all a dream. And I sent the intention to have someone like this show up. That was a prayer. And you are my answered prayers. You are the characters in my movie. And thank you for showing up and being here. And so, wow. Anyway, I guess that's what wanted to be shared today, as Rashini is digging down in here to get a mole to do his hunt. I feel like I'm doing the same thing, digging through my mind after having a beautiful conversation with a sister and contemplating these last 24 hours of showing up and being there, and this deep inner knowing. And so, once again, my gratitude. Here, yeah, take a break, buddy. Take a break. Take a break. It's been a long time since you as a Dotson has breathed in dirt. Right? Right? So to speak. Yeah, cleanse your palate. Wash it down. Good boy. Yeah. Feels really good. Feels really, really good. Release, let go. Okay. Huh? Oh, no, thank you. Thank you. Huh? I'm good. So, anyway, very grateful. I'm not sure what this kid wants. He just kind of needs to go on, I think. Rashini's getting started on another hole over here. No, I don't want to go down another path, baby. Not right now. So I'm gonna say thank you, Spirit, and come back to this another time.